Howdy, folks. This is Professor Victor Singingeagle here in Oklahoma, Norman, Oklahoma, with my dear, wonderful professor when I was studying Indian studies here at the University of Oklahoma, Geary Hobson, and I even got him to autograph my book, or his books, um, Deer Hunting and The Last of the Ofos. And I forgot to bring the Remembered Earth. But anyway, we're going to have to pass the microphone back and forth because it's no good. The clip doesn't work. Oh, let's start with introduction.
My name is Geary Hobson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting to be an old gent these days. I'm still trying to write,
Me too.
and known Victor for quite a while, but not that closely, unfortunately.
Mm.
But you were a student of mine back in
93?
something like that.
Or maybe it was 97. I forgot.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. And oh, right. Let me see. Your tribe, I forgot. Are you Comanche?
Hmm?
Your tribe. What
Oh,
nation?
I'm Cherokee on my father's side, and Quapaw and Chickasaw on my mother's side.
Uh, right, I
And
remember.
you're Potawatomi?
Potawatomi,
Yeah.
yes.
Or you
Oh,
have folks here in Oklahoma?
I think I have relatives, but I haven't met them, which is, I
Uh-huh.
keep looking for them.
Yeah.
And I haven't found them, but I know I have some relatives here.
Hmm. Uh, well, my folks are Arkansas,
Mm.
Arkansas Cherokee, and Arkansas Quapaw. They're the ones that didn't get moved to Oklahoma during the removal era.
Mm-hmm.
And I grew up in a very rural uh, country area. In fact, the first dollar bill I ever made was selling a coon hide.
Coonhide.
Yeah. We hunted for food when I was a kid.
Oh, I think I remember you writing about it in some of your poetry about hunting with your father, right?
Oh, yeah, I have a poem, but it's called Deer Hunting. It deals with
It's a
my
deer.
father and I hunting.
Oh.
So, but I've been retired now for a few years
Mm.
and enjoying living here in Norman,
Mm-hmm.
trying to be involved in the Native Writers Circle of the Americas, although I'm trying to turn that over to someone else. I'm
Oh.
getting pretty old now.
Oh. I thought Lee Francis Jr. was doing it. No? Lee Francis?
Lee Francis,
Uh-huh.
he was going to, but then he passed away.
Wait, senior or junior? There's
There were two of them, Lee Francis the third
mm-hmm.
and Lee Francis the fourth.
Mm.
Uh, they Lee Francis passed away in 2003 or four, I can't remember,
Wow.
but just a year after he had received the Lifetime Achievement Award through the Native Writers Circle. Then
Oh.
Lee Francis Jr. took it over, but then he left. He didn't want to do it anymore. He was
Oh.
getting more involved in films and things like that.
Oh, I remember. I think Senior was my mentor at University California, Santa Barbara. He's Pueblo, right?
What?
He's a Pueblo.
Yes, Laguna Pueblo.
Laguna. They're
Yeah,
related to
Laguna. Yeah,
uh, Paula Gunn Allen, Leslie Silko.
yeah.
They're
Paula
all.
Gunn Allen was. She's the stepsister of Lee Francis the
Oh.
third. He
Oh.
was her much younger brother, about 10 years younger. Hmm.
Right.
And they had an older sister too, Carolee Sanchez, who's
Yes.
really a very fine poet.
Is she
But
still
they've all
around?
passed away now.
Carol E. passed away?
Carolee, yeah.
She was a friend of mine too. We used to
Hmm.
visit. We all lived in Santa
Yeah.
Barbara.
Hmm. Yeah. Uh, I conduct something on the internet called, it has to do with writers when they pass away.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you have access to that or not. Any way you could do it so you can look at it. It's called a necrology. And so starting with 1992, when we had the first Native Writers Circle of the
Yes.
Americas Festival, all writers that would pass away, we list them in the necrology.
Oh.
So all three of them, Lee Francis, Paula Gunn Allen, and Carol Lee Sanchez, have all passed away. We have them listed on there. But I try to keep the organization going, but that's about all we can do.
Yeah. Those guys were major influences on me. They were my mentors, my teachers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so sad to see them gone. Um, Another question. Oh, I know. The question about military service often shows up in our literature, and I'm writing a book also, and my characters are veterans.
Uh-huh.
And I was wondering if you could mention or talk more about military service.
Well, I went in the Marines when I was 17,
Wow.
just 2 days after I got out of high school,
Hmm.
and served for 4 years active duty, 2 years reserve,
Mm.
and in the early part of what later became known as the Vietnam War.
Hmm.
But I went in as a private and got out as a corporal. I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't make lieutenant general.
I did the same thing, except I got injured.
Mm-hmm.
Remember,
And
I don't know if you remember my story, but I was in for 2 years and got injured, head injury.
no, I didn't know that.
That's why I'm so
Uh,
forgetful.
was that what, Army or what?
Oh, Coast Guard.
Coast Guard.
Hmm.
Oh gosh. Uh, how did you get the head damage?
Wow. On a ship, we were
Uh-huh. Yeah.
big storm came
Uh-huh.
up and knocked the
Yeah.
ship sideways, and
Uh-huh.
everybody fell, and I hit my head
Oh
on
my goodness.
a
Yeah.
shelf
Oh,
and was out.
oh gosh.
And then they took me to
Uh-huh. Yeah.
the hospital. They had to take me on a helicopter and take me
Mm-hmm.
to a hospital,
Yeah.
and oh man.
I haven't gotten in the habit these days talking about dealing with marine things. I learned a new language when I went in the Marine Corps. Uh, Learned did it do 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 did it do 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 did it did do 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 did it did Morse code.
Yes.
Now it still sticks with me. I find when I drive around the city on afternoons,
Hmm.
I'll I'll do these little signals to myself.
Wow.
But that was that was something that the Marine Corps generally had in place for a long time. Native guys being put into communications
Right.
from World War II on.
Hmm.
And
I almost went to radio men's school. The same
mm,
thing, with the headphones and almost, but I didn't get a chance. Um, Question was, many people keep asking, why do we natives have such a high enlistment rate?
what's being native and what now?
High enlistment. We join the military
Oh,
higher than anybody else.
higher. I mean, you're talking about height? No,
No, no,
no.
no. The numbers. We are 5 times more likely to join the military
Oh,
than other groups.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, like I say, there's this. I think the thing with World War II when they invented started the code talkers thing
Hmm.
that young Marines went into the Marine young natives went in the Marine Corps very
Hmm.
quickly. The Korean War and early Vietnam. In fact, it was first 3 or 4 months that I decided that I wanted to get out of the Corps. So I know
How long did you stay in?
4 years.
Oh, 4. You did.
Actually, about 3.5 months short of 4 years. I got an early cut to go to school.
Oh.
Got, and it took me about 2 years to get the GI Bill.
Oh, right.
Uh-huh.
Where did you attend?
Hmm.
What school?
Phoenix College, and then Arizona State,
Oh,
and
that's
then
right. I remember.
University of New Mexico.
Oh, I remember. So you're down there.
Yeah.
So hot. I mean, the winters, cold winters, and super hot summer, right? Like in a desert.
Hmm.
In the desert. Really hot. Hot.
Hot?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so dry, no trees, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I spent 17 months in the Far East, mostly
Oh,
Okinawa, and
okay.
then they sent us on into Southeast Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you see combat?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
did?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't see anything. I just
Yeah.
chase
Yeah.
after
Just 2 episodes.
two.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see that it
Mm-hmm.
populates your writing.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I notice in native stories, our stories oftentimes deal with coming home from military.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have anything about that in your stories?
Well, it just seemed like so many things had changed. It
Mm.
seemed just, and that, well, to me, it was a very long time. It was actually a short time. But I went back to Arkansas,
Mm-hmm.
and things are already changing. I realized that I didn't have the same views about, integration,
Oh.
segregation,
Mm-hmm.
particularly with black people.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the guys I served with were black and
Oh.
just great, great fellows. And
Yeah.
so the Marine Corps really got me started that way. And slowly, Arkansas has changed.
Oh.
So that's one thing that I look back, Marine Corps time helped me.
I haven't been to Arkansas in years, but when I was in, we had a squad leader. He was from Arkansas,
Mm-hmm.
and he did not like Indians. He did not like black people or Mexicans. He was rawr, he was really mean. But
Yeah,
he got into trouble about that. That's
got
good.
into what?
He got in trouble
Oh,
because he was so biased, racist against
oh,
all of the
yeah,
people with brown skin. He didn't like us.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Wow, I should write those stories down.
mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I've written a little bit about it, and
Mm-hmm.
a couple of stories in
Mm-hmm.
the last Theophos, and part of a novel that I've never published, but
Oh,
and I come back to it from time to time.
me too. I write a lot.
Uh-huh.
Um, Let me see. I wanted to ask. Oh, I remember one more thing I'm gonna bother you with, and then I'll stop. Is I remember when I was your student back in the 90s, you mentioned your preference for native literature. Your what do you use to measure what's good native literature and what's not good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what I prefer more,
Yes.
yeah. Well, I think it's hard to say. It's hard to make a real point about that because it depends on who the poet is or
Mm.
who the fiction writer is.
Mm-hmm.
Or some of them like Leslie Silko do both,
Mm-hmm.
and I've always felt that she's a superb writer.
Yes.
And just as poets, Joy Harjo.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I'm glad to see Joy is a former student of mine.
She is?
When I was teaching the very first Native American literature class at UNM when I was a TA there,
Mm-hmm.
and she and about 20 other students took that class.
Wow.
And there's another young lady too, Laura Tohi.
So I was just talking to her
Oh, were you?
last
Yeah.
semester. She's
Uh-huh.
Navajo.
Navajo, yeah.
She was telling me about the code talkers.
Uh-huh. Yes. Her father was a code talker.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know that back then. It was only later when the American government, sometime in the 90s or early 2000s, I can't remember, they opened it up about the code talker thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were told and not to talk about it after we got
Mm-hmm.
out,
Yeah.
and I kept silent about it. I didn't see much of it as a big deal,
Mm.
anything like that. But Laura was in my one of my freshman English classes,
Wow.
and she didn't tell me that her father was a code talker, and we only learned it later on, about 20 years later, and
Mm-hmm.
so and we, in fact, I got an email from her today. So
Today.
yeah, so we
Oh.
keep in close touch. She's turned into really a great poet and
Mm-hmm.
university teacher.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, she has gotten a lifetime achievement award
Wow.
like Joy has,
Mm-hmm.
and Lucia Tapahanso, another student of mine.
Right. I need to write to her too.
Uh,
I still keep in touch with Tiffany Midge. Have you met Tiffany? Tiffany Midge?
yes. Uh-huh. Haven't seen her for a long time, but I've been glad to see her. She has developed as a writer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was going to ask you, what did Tiffany have to say when you were all together?
She did a speech on native humor.
Hmm?
Native humor.
Humor.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I remember that now. Yeah.
And she talks a lot about fake Indians she calls them pretendians or
Am I what?
wannabe Indians, not
Oh,
real.
yeah. I know that's one of the things she's been into now. And I like to say, my folks were not enrolled,
Mm.
and but so far no one has really hit me about it like they have certain other people.
Yeah, I heard
Uh,
about. Wow.
yeah, it's quite surprising that, well, for instance, all those years, Joseph Prushak was not a
Right.
enrolled Indian.
Uh-huh.
Being he and his family in that one little area of New York
Uh-huh.
State, they brought all of the relatives together,
Uh-huh.
and that little area was now made into a small reservation,
Right.
and they were given state recognition as an Abenaki tribe.
Oh, good,
So
good.
those things happen.
Uh-huh.
I know my mother was concerned about it. She wanted to see the Arkansas Quapaws respected in the same way that Oklahoma Quapaws were, but
Oh.
she didn't live to see it happen, and it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
But that's something I've been writing about. Is that there are dozens of places in the American South
Uh-huh.
where you find these little enclaves of people, and some like Lumbeys.
Right.
There's all of a sudden
Uh-huh.
realize there's thousands of people now. It's a Lumbee tribe, and they have a reservation
Oh, they do?
recognized by the federal government, and so
Oh,
they brought
that's
it on.
great. I remember the Lumbees were struggling, and there was another one called Mashpee. They're half black and half Indians, right?
Mashpee, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and the same thing too. Like for instance, Ron Welburn.
Ooh, I don't know that
Ron
one.
Welburn. He's still living. Was teaching up in Massachusetts,
Uh-huh.
but he's Cherokee and a couple of tribes that were in that Delmore area, Delaware,
Oh,
Maryland,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
southern Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the work that Ron has done over the years, it's that little tribal area has been
Mm-hmm.
respected. As, so these writers are doing some great things like that.
Yeah, that means it's lighting a fire under me. I need to start doing it too. I'm so behind. This takes so long. Um, I also was talking with, I'm trying to remember her name, not Louise Erdrich, her sister. Louise Erdrich's sister. What's her? Hyde? Hyde Erdrich. I keep in touch with a lady in Seattle. Now I can't remember her name. She's gonna kill me.
In Seattle.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What is her name? Hmm.
Mm.
But we all write poetry and
Uh huh.
stories and
Yeah.
oh, Norma Wilson asked about this.
Norma Wilson?
Hmm.
Oh gosh, I haven't heard anything about her for years. Where,
We
where is
were.
she?
She's still in South Dakota.
Hmm.
We were talking about how native writers, we often start as poetry, start
Hmm.
with poetry
Yeah.
first and
Uh-huh.
then start writing novels.
Yeah. Well, in high school, I started with a short story,
Hmm.
and then I began to get into poetry,
Oh.
and I do both,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not very prolific in getting the books out like
Oh.
some. But yeah, I yeah, the short stories is how I started. Yeah. But is Norma teaching, or is she
She's emeritus.
emeritus? Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
she
Yeah.
kind of
Uh-huh.
retired, but
Yeah.
she teach a class
Yeah.
every now and then.
Hmm. Yeah. Hmm.
Do you still teach?
No, I
No.
retired in
Oh.
2012, I think it was.
Oh, 2012. Yeah, that's wow, that's 12 years ago. 13 years ago.
Huh?
13 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember you were one of my favorite teachers.
Oh, thank you.
I remember that you had a lot to say
Oh.
and you didn't hold back. You were tough. That's good.
Oh.
Um, I think that's the main thing. We've already got 21 minutes. So I better knock it off. We're supposed to go have lunch, right?
What's that?
Do you want to go have lunch?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Is Barbara coming?
I don't think so. I think,
Oh,
let's see if she,
Barbara writes too, doesn't she?
huh?
Write books?
A little bit. She has not a great deal for publication. But,
Oh, I'm gonna have to look for her work.
mhm.
Wow. All right. Well, anyway, I better stop because I'm bothering. I'm just gonna go crazy.
Uh,
But thank you so much.
just one thing, what we were talking about a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
This thing right here is that's a little tribal group in Louisiana,
Right.
and they went years and years without being federally recognized. Now they are,
Oh, they got it.
although not necessarily the Ofos, because they've all died out, but the people who were some descendants of Ofos who
Mm-hmm.
became a couple of Louisiana tribes, and so. But the Ofos have been recognized by the government as a post-mortem tribe, and
Post-mortem?
post-mortem, past death, that
Oh, sort of like an
that's like
extinct.
the last of them.
Oh,
And
oh.
I wrote that basing it on partly on what I had read about the man who was the last living Ofo,
Right.
because I met his relatives.
You met them?
Hmm.
Wow. He's what's his name again?
Yeah.
His English name.
So,
Where did he go?
hmm.
I actually spent some time reading this and filming myself reading it for
Hmm.
my students just to get them to read more. Darko, Thomas Darko, that's the one. He's the main character. Sounds like Anadarko.
Yeah.
We used to go sweat in Anadarko
Yeah.
when I lived here. A
Mm.
bunch of us would go
Yeah.
sweat over there.
Hmm. Well, it's Indianized version of a French name.
Oh,
So.
oh.
Mhm.
Okay, well, anyway, we better wrap it up, but thank you so much.
Oh, okay.
And, well, I'll turn this off and we'll turn the camera off. But this is great. Thanks again. Let me see. And this is Singing Eagle signing off. Talk to you later.